You are about to see the same number follow you around until it feels like it's engraved in your vision. It might show up in the corner of your phone screen, on random street signs, or even in fleeting dreams. This is not a casual coincidence. It's a phenomenon that has baffled minds for centuries, even though most people don't realize what's happening. Prepare yourself, because once you notice it, there is no going back. Why does a single digit or string of digits feel so pervasive once you become aware of it? Is it some cosmic hint woven into our reality, or is your own mind playing subtle tricks on you? The moment you recognize this number, it will slip into your daily life with an almost supernatural persistence. Some have called it destiny, others blame digital algorithms, but nearly everyone who experiences it feels an eerie sense of inevitability. We might imagine it's a coded message from the universe. But what if there's a more tangible explanation lurking in the shadows? This puzzle pulls from psychology, perception, and the architecture of the human brain. The deeper you dive, the more you realize how easily your own mind can be manipulated by yourself. In the next few minutes, we'll peel back the layers of this bizarre phenomenon. But for now, simply brace yourself. Once you learn this number, you can't unsee it. Think of every time you noticed a random pattern, like seeing the same hour and minute on the clock or repeating digits on a license plate. It seems trivial until it comes back again on a billboard or a receipt. Suddenly you can't escape it. Is this fate, superstition, or something embedded in your own mental wiring? Numbers saturate your day. Phone notifications, email timestamps, websites, and billboards. They breeze by until you have a reason to care. Then, a mysterious filter clicks into place. Those same digits stop blending into the crowd. Psychologists refer to this as the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. Once you encounter something new, you start seeing it everywhere. But others interpret these digits as cosmic messages, divine or interdimensional. Whichever explanation you choose, once the number is introduced, your mind zeroes in like a heat-seeking missile. It's a subtle shift that can feel like magic. And it's precisely this magic that keeps the debate alive. Some people insist there's a deeper reason for such patterns, while science underscores the power of focused attention. Maybe you think you're too rational to be fooled by numeric coincidences, yet even skeptics find their eyes drifting to that same set of digits once they notice it. It's like a reflex you can't entirely suppress. Picture a wall plastered with hundreds of random numbers. None mean anything until someone says, "Watch for 7-Eleven." Immediately, your attention zeroes in on every 7 and 11, like pockets of neon in a monochrome sea. Now imagine that effect multiplied across every screen in your world. It's a clash between common sense, numbers are constant, and the shock of seeing them everywhere. That conflict can make you reassess the boundaries of reality itself. Each time you spot the sequence, your mind stutters. Is it really me, or is the universe nudging? That momentary disruption challenges your baseline assumptions, fueling the phenomenon further. This jolt may last only seconds, but it lingers in the back of your mind. Every sighting reopens the question, deepening the paradoxical bond between logic and wonder. Let's pause the logic for a moment and recall when you first felt inexplicably drawn to a certain number. Maybe it was tied to an important date or a burst of excitement. Each time you spotted it, you felt a jolt of familiarity, as though the number were sharing in your experience. Or perhaps it appeared during a tough time, offering cryptic comfort, a subtle sign that not all was lost. Once a numeric sequence holds emotional weight, rational logic fades. You start weaving stories around these digits, memories, hopes, superstitions. Countless cultures assign mystical significance to numbers, calling them windows into luck, fate, or spiritual guidance. Even if you strip away every esoteric layer, your emotional attachment remains powerful. Before you know it, you're scanning the horizon for another glimpse of your chosen digits, convinced there's some cosmic reason for their reappearance. A part of you, no matter how skeptical, can't ignore the feeling that the universe is winking. And maybe in its own way, it is. And with each sighting, that quiet sense of wonder grows stronger, binding the number to your identity in ways you never expected. Some claim it leads them to serendipitous events, forging an emotional link that's almost addictive. Once your heart invests in these digits, you see them not just as coincidences, but as meaningful threads in the tapestry of your life. Step back and see the bigger picture. Everyone has a story about a number haunting them. Think of how online communities fixate on 1111, labeling it an angelic signal, or how entire subcultures revolve around numerology. Once you whisper a number to the collective, it spreads like wildfire, crossing social media and friend circles in days. Research shows repeated exposure to an idea heightens our sensitivity to spotting related clues. The more people talk about seeing a digit, say 404 or 777, the more likely they are to notice it again. That excitement sparks a chain reaction, turning a private quirk into a cultural mini-movement. Look at how superstition around 13 endures globally, influencing building floors and travel plans. That's cultural momentum in action, a shared belief that a digit is lucky or ominous. This collective echo chamber amplifies every sighting. Soon, the internet floods with stories of numeric signs, propelling an ordinary sequence into legendary territory. Our tribal desire to belong only fans these flames, making the phenomenon all but unstoppable. From casual conversation to viral posts, the convergence of personal anecdote and collective fascination can make even the toughest skeptic raise an eyebrow. In that disbelief lies a spark that keeps the momentum alive. You might now crave a resolution. If it's just psychology, why does it still feel otherworldly? Illusions thrive in that gap between intellect and emotion. Knowing the logic doesn't erase the sense of magic. In fact, it can heighten it. Unraveling the psychology, confirmation bias, or selective attention offers clarity, but a tiny voice wonders, could these digits be a nudge from some hidden dimension, syncing with neural pathways to guide our gaze? Science explains much, yet the allure remains. It's that tension, it's all in my head versus what if there's more, that hooks us. In just a moment, we'll pull back the curtain on how this number might slip into your life. And trust me, after this, you will see it. So each sighting becomes a crossroad between rational clarity and a tinge of cosmic wonder. This phenomenon teases us with the idea that reality might be more flexible than we believe. Stick around as we approach the final reveal, when everything comes into focus, yet remains tantalizingly out of reach. Which specific number will hijack your vision after this video? It could be any. The moment we planted the notion, your brain's selective attention took over. Whether it's 8888 or 1234, you'll see it with uncanny frequency, because you're built to notice what fascinates you. This raises a deeper question. If a single pointed suggestion can reshape your perception, imagine the hidden cues you miss daily. Could you spot more opportunities, warnings, or insights by training your attention? Or is it best to stay blissfully unaware of cosmic signs that might complicate your life? Now you stand at the threshold. Each time that digit surfaces from now on, ask yourself, is this my doing or something beyond? Let us know in the comments which number has taken over your world. Start a conversation that challenges our collective beliefs. And if you crave deeper revelations, hit that subscribe button to join us on the next dive into the unknown. You've seen the door open. Dare to step through. Your journey is just beginning.